Okay, everyone, and today I'm going to use a different way to teach. Before I videotaped when I was drawing, and now I'm going to draw first, then take lots of pictures. With this one, have I think 9 steps. So each step, I'm going to explain to you well each step what I was thinking, how I looking and how I draw, and just like step by step I will emphasize stuff like I think is important, because when I was videotape my drawing, and when I draw, then maybe the video was too long, or I was rambling, and sometimes you don't understand, or was too fast or too long, and lots of people don't really watch it, right? So now I'm going to explain to you step by step and what I was thinking when I was drawing that picture, okay? So first of all, this is the reference picture I used, and I've been using lots of dancing pictures because they has moves, right? And then this time we use a picture has lots of fabric, because I realized you guys don't really like draw the fabric well. Like you can get right now, you can get the proportion, the posture right, but sometimes the clothes are too stiff or too simple, right? There's not much wrinkles on there. It's too simple. So I want you to see the wrinkles, the flow of the clothes, and all the lines on there. That's why I choose this picture. Okay, first, when I look at the picture, what I put on the paper, I didn't really draw the top part, this part, because I can't really see it. It's kind of camouflaged on the dark background, so I kind of ignored it. So I just I did a face like this. Well, too big. I did a face like this, then the neck, then was like a long, like arm with fabric like that. And I noticed this shoulder is higher than this shoulder, right? The right shoulder is higher than the left shoulder. You can see, right? And her neck is slanted because of her face tilted that way, right? Then that's her waist. Then basically I just did like overall shape like that in the first draft. Like proportion, very important. Don't draw a giant head, okay? Or very small head. That's what I say. First get the proportion. See, that's turning this way, this like that. See, basically it's like that, right? If you see it, that's the basic shape. So this need to be on right place. You guys sometimes draw a long torso, then the leg will be short, or the leg too long, and the person too high. So first to get the proportion, the posture right, then after that you can like step by step go to the detail, okay? So that's the reference picture. That's what I did. See, just like what I told you, right? And I'm kind of sketching, just sketch it. See, this shoulder is higher than that. And, just like that. That should be your first step. Don't worry about the curves in here. If you just draw that, that'll be fine. And notice where it meets the skirt, right? Where it meets that part of skirt, and how long the waist is. That's about it. That's the first step. Okay, it's the first step, but sometimes not like perfect. So in the process of drawing and you're fixing it. That's the second step. That's the second step. It doesn't look like. Okay, here is the second step. See, there's something wrong. Okay, so the second step, I start with the face again. So say I made like where the eye is, where the nose is, where the lip. You notice the eye slanted, mouth slanted, nose slanted, because her face is tilted that way, right? The whole thing is slanted. And then, I did a little bit detail on the shirt, and a little bit detail here. Just try to find the was here. I moved here, right? I was moving this on the left side. That I was fixing it. So that's the second step. After that, now I think I was getting kind of everything correct. And then I'm kind of darkening it. Darkening it is not like trace the line, okay? Darkening it is make it, more defined. You say, okay, that's right. So I can see it's still different. See how the lines are still different. It's not you trace the line you had before. You're still fixing it, okay? Still fixing it. Try to get it right. That's the third. That's the fourth. I'm darkening the face. I decided I don't want that. See that? Darkening the face, the hair. I put some shadow here. Try to still fixing her shape. And that's the third. That's the fourth. And that's the fifth. Shadow, more shadow. See, I try to find the wrinkles on the shirt. The wrinkle, don't make it too stiff, okay? When you use lines, you use line have rhythm, right? So some dark, some light. See, dark, light. Don't make it so stiff like that, all right? Don't make a stiff line. Make it, have rhythm. Some dark, some light. That means sometimes you use that. You can actually see the lights, where the lights from. Like the lighter part, you can make it more lighter, and in the shadow part, you make it darker, right? Even use line, you can do that. I was shading that. I did more shading on that picture. And after this, see, darker. Now everything is kind of its right place. Start with the head again. Make the head darker. Now I start the flower on the clothes. I finished all the flower on the clothes. I made way more shadow here, right? All the shadow and the folds. This picture is about folds. That's why I choose this picture. You need to do the folds, because sometimes it's just like a straight line like this. There's no fold, okay? It's the curvy of the line. And more detail, see? I did some here. I think I moved somewhere here too. I was erasing it, and something darker here, and more on the neck is darker than before. Then that's the final picture. Okay, I put a necklace, and yeah, that's the way I did it. So I want you guys to make the line more flowy, okay? And get the shape right, then play with all the lines, the wrinkle on the clothes, on the fabric, and the folds, and everything. Yeah, I really want you guys to do that because I find all the folds in your clothes is not very good. But this one we can practice that. Okay? Yeah, see you in the class.